Hey there, my space cadets. It's Raven here, and today we're dipping into the sands of Dune. You thought it was just some sci-fi epic? Oh, honey, we're talking space witches, messiah complexes, and enough spice to make your eyes glow. We'll dive into the sexy secrets, scandalous politics, and sandy escapades that'll make your heart race faster than a worm on heat. So buckle up, because we're going deep into the desert. Stay spicy, my friends.
Raven leads us to the light. Raven Witchwood's call we hear guides us through this world unclear. In the veil of shifting sand, she reveals.
Chapter 1, Bene Gesserit, the original space witches. What's up, Sandwalkers? It's your girl Raven Witchwood, and today we're diving face first into the spiciest sci-fi epic ever created, Dune. Not the kind of spice that makes your pasta tasty, but the kind that makes your eyes glow blue and your visions get freaky. If you think Dune is just about some pasty boy wandering around a desert having sand-induced hallucinations, honey, you've been riding the wrong worm. Let's get into the juicy bits they don't show you in the movie trailers. First things first, let's talk about the Bene Gesserit, aka the original bad bitches of the universe. These space witches have been manipulating bloodlines longer than your aunt's been filtering her Instagram photos. They're like, oh, we're just humble servants, while literally controlling every major decision in the universe with their mind control sex voices. That's right, the voice isn't just for telling people to put down their weapons. It's for making emperors think marrying your ugly cousin was their idea. Talk about toxic femininity, and I am here for it.
Step right up, folks. Feast your eyes on the whimsical wonders of BigBadFandom.shop, where our shirts are as quirky as your uncle's dance moves at a family reunion. Ever wanted a subtle way to declare your obsession with desert planets and spice worm-induced chaos? Look no further than our I Survived the Butlerian Jihad tee, perfect for eliciting confused stares and hearty laughs. And if you're one of the few still trying to keep calm in these crazy times, why not flaunt it with our Keep Calm and Call the Kwisatz Haderach shirt? Finally, a wardrobe that speaks your language. Sarcasm. Snag 3 of these conversation starters and we'll even throw in a free mug. Because nothing says, I came, I saw, I shopped, like a complimentary piece of crockery. Remember, at Big Bad Fandom, we're bridging the gap between geek and chic.
Chapter 2, House Harkonnen, the creepy uncle of the galaxy. And can we please discuss House Harkonnen? Baron Vladimir Harkonnen is basically what happens when you combine your creepy uncle, your worst boss, and that guy who sends unsolicited pics on dating apps. But here's the tea you missed, the Baron's sexuality isn't just random villain coding. It's Herbert throwing shade at the entire concept of imperial power. Every villain in Dune is basically consuming something. The Baron consumes young men, the Emperor consumes loyalty, and everyone's snorting spice like it's Studio 54 in space. Speaking of consumption, let's get to the real environmental message that would make Greta Thunberg slow clap. Arrakis isn't just a random desert planet. It's literally Earth after we've finished with our fossil fuel bender. The spice is oil, people. Herbert was out here in the 1960s telling us we're going to destroy our planet for a resource that makes rich people richer and turns everyone else into addicts. And you thought this was just about giant sand penis monsters. Chapter 3, Paul Atreides, the white savior we love to hate. Now let's talk about the Fremen women, the original desert queens, who could kick your ass while conserving their body moisture. These ladies are out here surviving the harshest environment in the universe, fighting with poisoned crysknives, and dealing with men who think they're the chosen one. If that's not the ultimate metaphor for dating in your 30s, I don't know what is. And Paul Atreides? Let's be real. He's that guy who studied abroad for 1 semester and came back with an accent and calling himself Paolo. The whole white savior thing? Herbert was dragging that trope before Twitter was even a concept. Paul isn't the hero, he's a cautionary tale about what happens when you believe your own hype. The real heroes of Dune are the women, Jessica defying her entire sisterhood, Chani leading Paul through the desert, and Lady Fenring who, well, if you know, you know, and if you don't, read the damn book. Here's my hot take: Dune isn't science fiction. It's a documentary about what happens when you mix religion, politics, and limited resources. Sound familiar? Herbert wasn't writing about the future, he was writing about every empire that's ever existed. Beneath all the sexy space politics and psychedelic sand trips, Dune is asking one question: what happens when we follow messiahs without questioning where they're leading us? The answer? Usually genocide. Oops. So next time you're watching Timothée Chalamet brood his way across the desert, remember, you're not just watching sci-fi, you're watching the sexiest, sandiest warning about environmental collapse, religious fanaticism, and political manipulation ever written. And that, my little sand trout, is the spice of Dune that keeps me coming back for more.
If you enjoyed getting spicy with me today, smash that like button harder than a sandworm hitting a thumper. Leave a comment telling me which Dune character you'd want to be stranded with in a Shetch, and subscribe for more hot takes that'll make your eyes glow blue. This is Raven Witchwood signing off with the holiest words in the universe. The spice must flow, and so must the views, baby.
Raven leads us to the light. Raven Witchwood's call we hear guides us through this